Olivia, happy birthday. You're 21 now. How exciting. How does it feel?
Thank you so much. I know I was already a legal adult and all, but I guess I've reached the same adult status as you guys. I get to enjoy all the luxuries of being an adult now. Although I don't feel much different at this point, to be honest.
Becoming 21 comes with its own responsibilities, but it can be quite exciting too. You'll see. Just be safe, okay? Anyways, is there anything in particular that you'd like to eat tonight? We could eat out, or I could make one of your favorites. Anything. Whatever you want to eat. Let's celebrate with the whole family.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm really happy you want to celebrate my birthday, but I already promised my friend that we'd go out for some drinks tonight.
Oh, I see. How fun.
Since I can finally drink alcohol, we were like, why not? I wanted to have a fancy cocktail or something on the very day I turned 21.
I know you're of legal age and there's no problem drinking, but don't go too crazy, alright? Make sure to stay safe and watch how much you drink.
How annoying, you old hag. You don't have any right to tell me what to do. So, you can just shut up since it's none of your business.
Excuse me?
Well, Mom, you know I'm already 21 now. I'm way past the age that you need to be worrying about me. So stop treating me like a kid. Do you know how irritating it is? It's so freaking annoying when you worry for no reason like that. It's unnecessary.
Sure, you may be a full-blown adult age-wise, but you're still a university student without a job or responsibilities to worry about. And you're still living under our roof. You still need your parents. You aren't able to take care of yourself quite yet.
Shut up already! I don't care what you think. I'm an adult and you don't have any authority over me anymore. I'm not a kid, so stop treating me like one. I don't want to have to keep repeating myself.
Hey, Pat. It looks like Olivia made plans with her friends tonight. They want to go get some drinks. Let's just do the family dinner another day.
Oh, that's right. It was Olivia's birthday today, huh? Almost forgot.
I can't believe Olivia turned 21 already. It's so weird how those 20 years felt like such a long time and yet it happened in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, it's unreal. That also means we really aged just as much. We're getting old, hon.
I know. We really are getting old.
Oh, wait a sec. Getting old doesn't really fully describe what happened to you. More like you deteriorated with time.
Okay. Rude? What's going on with you?
Oh boy. I remember how you looked around the time Olivia was born. Look at you now. Wrinkles all over. Your skin is hideous. Not to mention all the flab. What a sight. I feel so sorry for you. You've literally become a complete hag.
Okay, hold on. You've crossed the line, Pat. There's no reason for you to be so utterly disrespectful and crude. Why are you like this?
Why are you overreacting? It's just the truth. What? You want me to sugarcoat it for you? You couldn't even succeed with your diet after Olivia was born. All this time, you haven't lost any weight at all. What a fatso. You keep gaining more and more weight. I don't even know how you manage to walk around at this point.
What a jerk. How could you say that to your own wife?
You actually looked pretty good before. Why couldn't you try a little harder to maintain that? There's like no trace of the you from before now. I seriously did not sign up for this. Man, do I wish I could go back in time to warn myself.
This is so odd. I don't understand the complete change in attitude. And you're one to talk? Ever looked in a mirror? Huh?
Now, don't you think that's going a little too far? I'm not a fatso like you, okay? Don't act like we're in the same boat. Sure, I aged a bit, but in a good way. If we were both grapes, I turned into a fine wine and you turned into a raisin. I lost a bit of hair, but that's about it. I don't have my belly sticking out or anything.
I don't even have the words for you. Your behavior has been completely outrageous. You better have an explanation for this later, or it'll come back to haunt you for the rest of your life. You hear me?
Oh yeah? You know what? Since Olivia is out drinking with her friends, I think I might go and get a drink somewhere myself. I don't need any dinner. You just take care of your own food tonight.
Wait, you're going to leave me alone? We should at least spend time together tonight, the two of us, even if Olivia isn't here to celebrate with us.
You've got to be joking. The birthday girl isn't even going to be home. What's the point in spending her birthday together if she isn't there?
Yeah, I know she won't be able to come home, but it's been 21 years since we became parents. It's something to celebrate together. It'll be fun. We can pat ourselves on the back and have a drink together to commemorate all the hard work we've done raising Olivia. I'll buy something really nice to drink on the way home from work.
Jeez, Emma. Getting way too ahead of yourself here. You really think I'd want to spend my time having a drink with you at home? I don't even think a fatso like you can handle carrying all that luggage home, yet alone barely hold a glass to drink with. I'll save you all that trouble.
Are you still gonna keep calling me that?
Rather than some ugly old fatso. I'd rather find a young and beautiful woman to spend my evening with. You must be delusional to think I'd want to have drinks with you. Get over yourself.
Are you serious? Are you already drunk? Is that why you're talking to me like this?
Well, I might as well head over to the usual place. Emma, I'll text you when I've had enough fun. So make sure that you're ready to pick me up and pay for everything when the time comes.
Usual place? You mean that dive bar close by?
Yeah, that place. Lately, there's this young girl, super cute, who started working there. She's really something to look at, I'll tell ya. Nothing like you. Young, pretty, and the best part, she isn't a fatso. If I'm gonna have drinks, I'd like to have drinks with a stunner like her. Haha.
You know, I don't really care where you choose to drink. Fine by me if you want to go there. You use your own money. I won't be paying for you this time. I just gave you your spending money for this month. Don't tell me you used everything already.
What do you expect? Of course I used it already.
What? How could you have spent that much money already?
Oh, come on. It was only $500. Practically spare change, if you ask me. Used it up in one night. Well, that's the situation. So you better pick me up when I'm ready to go home. No funny business. Unless you want your precious husband dining and dashing like a criminal.
Pat, you better knock it off. This has gone too far. How much are you spending on just drinks every month? Seriously, what a waste of money. I will not be giving you any more money this month. I'm telling you, you cannot do anything to make me give you one more penny to waste.
Shut your mouth. You better not disrespect your husband, you disgusting fatso. You have no right to speak to me that way.
Why are you speaking to me that way?
Who do you think is working so hard to let you and our daughter live a good life? Huh? You wouldn't be able to do anything without me. If I tell you to come bring money, you better come bring money. You understand? Don't try to talk back to me. Just shut up and make sure you bring enough money to pay for everything, you pig. Hey, Emma. Where are you right now?
I'm in the middle of shopping for groceries. Today's Olivia's last day of school for the year. I thought I could make a nice dinner so that we could all celebrate when she gets home today.
Well, I'm glad you're out. That's all I wanted to know. Can you stop by the county clerk's office on the way back as well? I need you to go get divorce papers.
What? Divorce papers? For who?
Emma, we should just get a divorce already. Olivia's all grown up now. She's an adult. There's no reason for us to stay together now. Olivia was the only reason why I stayed for so long.
This is way too sudden. I don't understand why you'd want to end our marriage like this. What's going on with you?
Olivia is 21. She doesn't need her parents to be together anymore. If we're going to separate, now is the best timing, don't you think?
I don't understand. I never even once thought about a divorce.
There's nothing left for us to do now that we're done raising Olivia. It's unnecessary for us to stay together. I'm exhausted. I'm not gonna force myself to live with you anymore. That's why I'm saying we should get divorced. Do you get it now?
No, I don't get it. This just hit me out of nowhere. How can you just expect me to understand? I'm too shocked right now. My mind isn't working and I need more time.
You know, just the other day when I was at the bar, we were having a really fun time talking about you. They let me vent about what a fatso you are and how miserable I am having to deal with you every day. After listening to me for a while, they didn't understand why it took me so long to even think of divorcing you. That now was the absolute best timing to get it over with.
They said something like that to you?
Well, it's only the two of us now. You're useless now. I don't need you for anything now that Olivia is practically on her own. I don't want to force myself to be around a useless pig like you. It's really not that hard to understand.
You're really despicable.
You think I want to stay around some nasty fatso, just the two of us, for the rest of my life? That's gonna be like hell. Gotta get out as soon as I can. Now's the time to get a divorce. I'm finished with you.
Okay, let's calm down for a minute and talk, alright? I understand you want a divorce. Fine. I can't stop you if that's what you really want. But we're not done raising Olivia yet. She's still living with us.
What the heck are you talking about? You do know she's 21 already? Stop treating her like she's some child still. You're really overbearing, you know?
She's still a student. It's not like she's working and has an income of her own yet. She isn't independent quite yet. We can't decide to divorce until she's left the house.
If that's what you're worried about, it's fine. I completely approve of the divorce, Mom.
Huh? Olivia? Is that you?
Dad just came to pick me up from school since it was my last day. He just told me about wanting to get a divorce from you. Finally! Dad has waited long enough. I'm all for the divorce.
What do you mean? You really want us to get divorced?
Well, I'm already 21, Mom. I don't know why you keep talking as if I'm some kid who needs to be babied constantly. You're just some annoying old fat pig. And a hag at that. We don't need you in our lives. Just get lost.
I really can't believe the way you two are speaking to me. How dare you call your own mom that? Why are you both treating me like this?
Once you and Dad get divorced, you won't really be my mom anymore. So stop acting like it. I get to call you Fatso as much as I want. Just hurry up and get a divorce already. We can't stand to be around you another day.
Those are some really cruel things you have to say to your mother. Do you know how hard I've worked as your mom and as a wife to support this family? I've sacrificed so much for you.
You've definitely worked hard. And storing all that fat in your belly. Are you getting ready to hibernate? Like, ew. I don't really care to hear a fatso's cries of despair.
Do you know how rude you're being right now? I'm so disappointed in you. You're better than this. But I've had enough of all the insults. I understand how you and your dad feel about me now. If this is the way it's going to be, I'll make sure to divorce your dad.
You better keep your word. No taking it back when you realize you're gonna be all alone. I'm already a full-grown adult, and I don't need a mother like you constantly suffocating me. We're done with you, you fat, ugly pig. Get out of the house.
All right then. I have no objections.
Yay! Finally! Well, make sure to get the divorce papers on the way home, okay? Mom! Mom! Come home as soon as possible!
What do you want? Don't you think it's a little too late for that?
It's an emergency! We need your help! My university fees are overdue. If I don't pay my tuition soon, I'll have to drop out. There's no way I can drop out now. There's only a year left till I graduate.
Oh, is that so? It's not really a problem if you just pay the fees. Just go to pay them. What's the problem here?
I don't have the money. Why do you think I'm contacting you? I heard from Dad that you were the one who was paying my tuition all this time. You're gonna keep helping me pay, right?
Oh yeah, I was the one who was in charge of managing all the money. But I'm no longer a part of the family, remember? Me and your dad got divorced. You need to ask your dad for help. I can't give you any money for your tuition.
I already asked him for help. That's why I ended up having to ask you instead. He said he didn't have money like that to spend on my tuition and that I needed to find a way to pay for it all by myself.
Wow. I guess Pat doesn't even have the money to help pay for his daughter's tuition.
That's why you need to keep making the payments instead. Do you want to see me graduate? I'll have to drop out if you don't help me out.
Well, what can I say? There's nothing I can do to help you.
What? Why would you say that?
After getting the divorce, you decided to go with your dad. You didn't want anything to do with me. After everything you've said and done to me, why would I pay for your university fees? I have no intention or obligation to do that. You're the one going to school, so you can pay the fees yourself if you want to keep going.
Where am I supposed to get that kind of money? I'm using all the money from my part-time job to hang out with my friends and buy clothes.
Oh, poor you. I guess you won't be able to afford all of that now.
Don't you have to pay for child support after divorce? Just pay for my tuition instead. That'll work, right?
You're already 21, Olivia. You're not eligible for child support. You're an adult, right? I'm not required to send you any money. You don't need my help anyways, right? Like you said, you don't need me to baby you anymore.
Oh, wait! Why didn't I think of that? Darn it!
Well, that's that. Now that you know, don't come asking for my help anymore. I'm not really your mother anymore, remember?
Emma, what's your deal? The least you could do is keep paying for Olivia to go to school. I'm sure you care about her education. And you're her mother. Even if we're divorced, you can't just abandon your daughter like that.
What is with you both? I'm too tired to deal with you, too. I did what you guys wanted. I divorced you. Don't come begging for my help after what you did. You got everything you wanted, so leave me alone.
How could you be so cold-hearted? Your daughter is struggling and you don't even bat an eye. Do you really not care about her anymore? Your own daughter?
Then why don't you pay for all of it? You're her dad, right? Oh, wait, my bad. That's not really an option for you. What with all that debt you have to pay back? Tough, huh?
What are you talking about?
You don't know?
Debt? What debt? I don't remember having any debt.
You borrowed so much money for those dang drinks and you don't even remember? All those times you borrowed money from me. It all added up over time and now it's a big fat debt that you're gonna have to deal with.
Wow. I thought you were just a fatso, but I guess you're also stupid. You call all of that debt? You've got to be kidding me.
What? You think you don't owe any money?
In the case that a husband borrows money from a wife, it should be his money in the first place anyways. Since it's practically my money, don't expect me to pay you back.
It isn't even my money. You've got it all wrong.
What? It isn't your money?
I just took out cash advances on your credit card for the most part. You'll have to pay all of it back, of course. Unless you want to deal with the consequences.
What the heck have you done? Are you freaking serious? This is unbelievable. Do you know how high the interest rates are? I thought you were just giving me money from your savings. I never said to use my credit card.
You only told me to come bring you money. Nothing else. I just did what you said. I took money out with your credit card and brought you the money you asked for.
I can't believe you.
Well, I am the one in charge of all the finances and bank accounts. At first, I didn't have to go that far since you still have money in your own savings account. But you don't have any intention of slowing down with your drinking habits and reckless spending. You kept demanding money even when your savings were all gone. There wasn't anything else I could do, so that's when I started taking out cash from your credit card. I had no choice, since you wouldn't take no for an answer.
That's why I didn't have any money in my savings account? Why didn't you tell me about any of this before? Now it's too late to do anything about it.
It's not like you didn't have access to your account balance. You could have checked online anytime. What? You didn't even take a look even once until now?
It doesn't matter if I took a look or not. Shouldn't you tell me about these things? Oh, you don't have anything in your savings account. Oh, I took money out with your credit card. A little too late, don't you think? I can't believe you would do me dirty like this and hide these things from me.
I did tell you, though, that I wouldn't be giving you any more money.
That's not the same thing. How am I supposed to know what you meant?
Every single time you would talk back to me. Shut your mouth. You better bring me the money. That was your response when I told you I didn't have any money to give you.
I don't remember saying it like that.
So I just did what you said. I brought you money. But I never ever gave you a single penny of my own for you to spend on drinks.
No. Please tell me you're lying. This is a nightmare. Who knows how much I have to pay back now? With all the interest, too. How much do I owe in total?
Let's see here. I would say it's around $8,000, give or take.
What in the world? $8,000? No way. No way! There's no way I spent that much money.
If it's too hard to believe for you, just wait until the evidence arrives. The bills will come in the mail soon enough.
There's absolutely no way!
Lucky for you, you beat me to it, but I was already planning on asking for a divorce after Olivia graduated. But honestly, it was lucky for me. I didn't see it coming. Who knew you guys would bring up the divorce so much earlier? I really have to thank you for setting me free earlier than I had expected.
You were thinking about getting a divorce too? I had no idea.
Time for new beginnings for the both of us, huh? I hope you have a nice life with Olivia.
No, just wait. We still need to figure this out. Please, Emma. I can't deal with this all on my own. We need to become a family again. Please, let's start over together.
Are you out of your mind?
I was wrong. I shouldn't have treated you so badly. You were always working so hard to support the family. I know how much you sacrificed for us. You would always put yourself last and prioritize both me and Olivia. You never had time for yourself because you were busy taking care of us in the house. I can't believe I called you fatso, stupid, all those horrible names. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'll do anything to make it up to you. I'll keep apologizing as many times as you want.
Your apology holds absolutely no meaning to me. They just sound like empty words at this point. And it's not like it matters how many times you apologize. It doesn't change the fact that you did what you did.
I'll get down on my knees and kiss your feet if that's what you want. So please, let's just live together again, all right? I'll be on my best behavior. I won't ever go drinking. I promise. In fact, I swear on my life. I need you to be by my side, helping me pay back the debt. I don't want to have to pay back everything all by myself. If you're here with me, I know I can work really hard. I'll be able to do anything it takes, just as long as I have you.
Just do whatever it takes without me.
Don't say that. Please consider it. I heard this from an acquaintance. That right after the divorce, you got a big promotion at work. I heard you got a pretty important position in the company. I'm sure you must have gotten a nice raise, too.
So you heard, huh? Good job finding that out.
I'll even help a little around the house. You don't have to do everything on your own anymore. Please, help me with paying back the debt. If I have to focus on making payments for the money I owe, there's absolutely no way I can even begin to think about paying for Olivia's tuition. I know you're probably making really good money now, right? I'm sure there's no problem helping us. I beg you.
No, thank you. I won't be helping out. We are divorced, after all.
Yes, but...
We're practically strangers to each other. There's no reason for me to help you now. Don't just come crying for help whenever you want now that things aren't working out for you. Things are over between us.
Mom, I need to ask you something. Why are credit card interest rates so high? I thought it would be okay to just pay the least amount possible, but I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw how much I owed.
You two are ridiculous. You've got some nerve to keep contacting me like this. What do you want this time, huh?
I'm really doing everything I can right now to gather enough money to pay for my tuition fees. I just happened to see how much interest I owed when the bill came in the mail, but my jaw literally dropped when I saw the written amount.
Were you just making minimum payments?
Dad told me about it a while back. He said if I ever was struggling with money, I could just pay the minimum or even skip a month or two and it would be okay.
Yeah, that sounds like your father.
After looking at the statements, I owe tens of thousands, including the interest. I swear I didn't use that much. I barely used even a fraction of that. I didn't think I would have to pay back so much interest. This doesn't make any sense at all.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just calm down. First things first, let me confirm some things. The fact that your dad told you that you skip a month or two must mean that he's been doing the same? Please tell me it can't be true.
Well, yeah. I think he hasn't paid for a few months now. He just got a call from one of the credit card companies and he owes tens of thousands, it sounds like.
Are you serious? What in the world?
Yeah. He always said using credit cards was like monopoly money. It wasn't spending real money. He was totally wrong, and now we both owe crazy money.
You two donkeys have really screwed yourselves.
Don't rub it in. Dad's the one who's stupid. He's the one who recommended it all to me in the first place. It's all his fault this happened.
You are a grown adult, Olivia. Don't go around blaming others for your decisions. You aren't a child anymore. You're 21, right? A full-grown adult. You said you were one of us now, that you weren't a kid anymore. An adult is someone who takes full responsibility for themselves and their actions, no matter what.
Even so, I just became an adult recently. It's not like I know everything there is to being an adult just because I'm 21. I never really used your credit card before and didn't know anything about using it or paying for it.
You can't get away with those excuses as an adult. It doesn't matter if you didn't know.
That's not fair. So you're telling me I have to pay the whole entire debt on my own? I barely have enough to start paying for my tuition. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You're an adult now, so you can figure things out by yourself. I'm sure there's a way.
Being an adult doesn't mean I can just figure things out on my own in a situation like this. It's impossible. I can't pay that money back. It's just too much money. I had to sell everything I bought, and I still don't have close to the money I need to pay. This sucks. There's nothing left for me to sell now. What are you saying I do now?
There's definitely still something you can sell.
What do you mean?
You can sell that smartphone of yours. I'm sure you can get some good money for it. And I won't have to hear from you ever again. It's a win-win for both of us.
You want me to sell this phone? You know I can't survive without it. There's no way I can do that. Please, Mom, please. I really need you to help me out. I'm sure it won't be that hard to help me financially, right? You've been paying for my tuition all this time anyways. Since you have that money, can't you just be generous this one time? We are family after all. I really need you right now.
Sure, I have some money. But not enough to give to strangers. I'm not that generous.
What are you saying?
You're wrong, Olivia. We're not a family anymore. I have no responsibility to help you. There's no reason why I should give you any money.
I can't believe you would say such things. Please don't be so cold. Oh, I have an idea. We can just go back to being a family. Let's live together, Mom.
I would rather not. Well, I'm done here. My ex-husband Pat had to pay back so much debt that he sold his car and practically all of his belongings. Looks like he's on the verge of bankruptcy. He was able to get an advance payment from his company after explaining his situation. It was at the expense of his reputation at work, with everyone now talking about him behind his back. People at work even found out about the story behind his divorce, and before long, everyone avoided him like the plague. He now spends his days working in complete isolation. As for Olivia, she had to take a leave of absence from school. She's now working day and night to try to make enough money to go back to school. She works at a nearby Hooters making pretty good money in tips, but she got the surprise of her life when her dad came in for some drinks one day. The awkwardness was a bit too much to handle for both of them. I guess age doesn't really matter when it comes to stupidity.